Hey bro, how was it at school?
It was boring.
What's going on? Why are you crushed?
I'm good, just nothing feels the same anymore. I don't get the enjoyment I used to. My health got worse, and all I can think about is that stupid lot movies. I don't even wanna go outside anymore. Even video games are boring to me. All day I just want to lay on my bed and watch that shit. Like my brain is just telling me to watch it, and I cannot fucking stand it anymore. I don't know what to do.
Bro, I told you to not watch those things. And I told you that your brain will get rotten from it.
I found about porn when I was just 9 or 10 years old. And you guessed it, I developed an addiction to the point where I would watch that shit for fun. Can you imagine how awful that is? And I was like that until the start of 2021, when I found out about NoFap. And I didn't beat the addiction until the start of 2023. So it took me solid 2 years to get hooked off that shit. So you get the idea how strong the addiction can be. At the time when I was most addicted, I was always feeling like shit, I was socially awkward, and my view on women was really twisted. I was down bad, which made me a simp. Back then, I would fuck my own hand 3 to 4 times a day, which makes me wanna vomit when I think about it. 10% of US adults admit to having an addiction to internet pornography. 17% of all women struggle with porn addiction, and 20% of men and 13% of women admit to accessing porn while at work. These are the statistics I found on the internet, and these are only adults, so no teens involved, and that's only US. You can imagine in the world 10% of all US is a lot, and you can imagine how much people didn't want to take the survey and how much people didn't want to admit to having an addiction just because they're ashamed or they just don't want to accept the truth. And you may ask, what are the cons of excessive porn usage and fapping? Pornography can cause unrealistic expectations and desensitize people, which can cause breaking relationships or destroying the marriage or something even worse. And a lot of men develop an ED, which stands for erectile dysfunction. And that's because people can see a lot of different girls, which even our ancestors couldn't see in 100 years. A lot of naked women in just a few clicks, which is absurd. A lot of men are even insecure about their tool size because they're used to seeing that huge fucking logs in the adult movies, which are most of the times even fake and or enhanced. Watching porn makes you a cuck. Cuck or cuckold is someone who enjoys watching their wife getting fucked by someone else. And think about it. You're literally doing that when you're watching porn, because you're watching someone fuck the girl you're attracted to or you want. Just imagine the girl you want getting piped by another guy on your bed. Imagine that. How awful and how weird that will be, won't it? And eventually, after some time, your brain will learn that you get aroused from two people having sex, and you will become a cock eventually. If you just keep on watching porn, your dopamine receptors will be fried. Basically fried. Dopamine is chemical released into brain when you're doing something you enjoy. For example, eating food you like, or listening to music, or exercising, something you enjoy. So, I didn't explain dopamine levels good. When you watch porn, your dopamine levels rise to abnormal heights, and then that brings you a lot of satisfaction and a lot of arousal. And after some time, that dopamine levels become normal, and then you will go deeper and deeper to watching some fucked up porn. Like, it will maybe make you pedophile, or it will maybe make you depressed, just because nothing else in life brings you the same satisfaction it used to. You will not enjoy listening to music anymore, you will not enjoy eating, everything will be boring to you, you will not enjoy hanging out with your friends. So basically that's another thing why is it bad to watch porn, and why you should stop as soon as you can. Watching porn makes you a creep. Your brain will be so polluted from watching these adult movies and seeing those images that eventually you will become a creep. You will see women as objects, and you will be either scared to talk to them, or you will be an absolute creep and you will become a predator. Obviously these are just only some of the problems porn causes, and there is a lot more that I didn't mention. After all these things I mentioned and you still think that porn is okay and it's okay to watch it, then just do me a favor and click off the video. But if you see that porn is bad and you wanna improve, you wanna change, you wanna stop watching the shit, stay right there, I'm gonna help you. The first thing I would recommend is to read the book Easy Peasy Way to Quit Porn by Fraser Patterson. or Your Brain on Porn by Gary Wilson. Second, I wouldn't recommend you to put any corn blockers on your PC just because you will just get more urges to watch it, just because you remember you have all that cool blockers and sometimes you would want to see if those work, and you will find a way to get besides it and you will just get hooked up again. But for some other people it might work. If you get urged to watch porn or fap, I would recommend you to stand up, go drink some water, do some push-ups, go talk to your family. As I said, go for a run, go talk to your family, go for a walk, do some push-ups, or just stand up and do anything to get your mind off that. You want to get the right mindset for quitting addiction. For example, if you're at the club and someone asks you to have a drink and you want to quit alcohol, instead of saying I'm trying to quit alcohol, say I don't drink alcohol anymore. When you say I'm trying, you already set up yourself for fail. But if you say I don't do it anymore, I stopped doing that, you're already confirming to your mind that you don't do it anymore and you want to do it again. And you might fail, but you need to stand up again and try better, learn from your mistakes. And you need to have right mindset in order to quit. And for almost anything in life, you need to have right mindset, and you need to work for that also. Then you need to avoid the sexual conversations with your friends. For example, I failed a lot of times when my friends started talking about something sexual, or if they started talking about porn. Try to avoid that type of conversations and try to make them change the topic. Start talking about something else. Just because sexual conversations will remind you of pictures from porn, and you will just remind yourself more often like that. And reminding yourself of porn won't help you, because you will get more urges to watch it. And you will say, oh, just one more time and shit. No. You don't watch porn anymore. There's no one more time. You don't watch it anymore. Don't count the days. There's a lot of people who already said this advice, and I'm gonna say it again. Don't count the days, make the days count. Which means, if you count the days, you will fail. You're already setting yourself up for fail. Don't count the days. This is not a challenge. This is not a challenge. This is literally change in your lifestyle. You're quitting addiction. And you don't need to know how many days you're free. You don't need to know that. And if you count the days, like day 1, day 2, day 3, you are constantly reminding yourself that you're quitting addiction, which you don't want. Because you will just remind yourself and then maybe get the urge to watch, which is not good. Next advice I have is be more busy. Go outside more, be more active. Because if you're busy, if you're doing something important, for example, if you work on some project, if you are filming YouTube videos, if you are doing schoolwork, you won't have time to watch that shit. Your mind will be busy with other things. Most of the times people fail when they are bored, and the most important part is to lift heavy weights. Just because you will look better, your mind will be occupied with lifting weights, and you will have some goals. There is no easy way out. You just have to quit. There are no shortcuts like for anything else in life. You cannot get shortcut to be a millionaire. You just have to work for it. As well for quitting addictions, you have to work for it and just forget about it. Forget about addiction. You're not anymore the person who faps, you're not anymore the person who drinks, you're not anymore the person who watches porn. And there is no one to help you. You have to do it on your own. And remember, I believe in you. You will do it. These are some benefits you will experience after you quit. For example, these are the benefits I saw when I quit. Clearer skin. My skin was really bad back then. Now it's much clearer. Next thing, I'm feeling much more motivated and happy. I'm feeling much more motivated to do things every day. My ability to focus got much better. My discipline got much better also. I have less social anxiety. I have no problem coming up to people and talking to them. I got the ability to hold eye contact with any girl I want. Or anyone, not even girls. When I'm talking to someone, I have the ability to hold eye contact with them. My mental health got better since I quit. I'm feeling really more energetic because I'm not wasting my energy on watching stupid porn or fapping, and I'm feeling much more ambitious. I'm feeling much more ambitious to achieve my goals. And if some of y'all motherfuckers cope with fapping reduces the risk of prostate cancer and shit like that, that's not true. It's just false studies and they have no actual proof to prove that. And no, you cannot learn anything from watching porn. It's just bad education. Don't try and watch porn for sexual education. And there's no good things in watching porn or fapping. So you cannot tell me that fapping or watching porn is good for you. And if you didn't decide to quit watching porn, I don't know what you're doing with your life. I just hope that one day you will wake up and decide to quit. And I hope you all take my advice and actually quit porn and start improving yourself, because in the future you will feel better, you will look better, and overall relationships will improve. And also, no woman wants a desperate bitch who fucks his own hand. That's just the truth. Anyways, that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you a lot for watching. I hope you learned something new. I hope you will take my advice, and if you did learn anything new, leave a like, leave a sub, and comment what you wanna see next on my channel. And again, thanks for watching. My name is Killa, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.